Hello guys, it is me Ryan or Ryan from Ryan Studios, and we have another Lego Harry Potter set review for you guys here today. And this is set 75954 Hogwarts Great Hall. It is recommended for ages 9 to 14 and it has 878 pieces. See, this is the set, and now we're going to get an in-depth close look at the minifigures. First figure we have here is Harry, and he has a really cool Harry piece, which I've covered in my Whomping Willow set review. Same face, and you can see the back side of his face is scared, and he just has the same general Gryffindor uniform and a brown wand and short black legs. It's a pretty generic figure, and he's probably one of the cheapest ones in this. Second minifigure we have here is Professor Quirrell, and he is probably one of my favorite minifigures in the set. He has a really cool turban, which can be removed from his head. You can kind of see that piece a lot, and it looks really, really cool. He also has the turban kind of going down like that along his torso. He also just has a normal black suit on and brown wand, and he just sees there's a little printing on his back. You can see his face kind of stumbled or whatever, just like his character. And then on the back, oh, and by the way, there's actually spoilers for the first and maybe second Harry Potter, so just a fair warning. So on the back of his head, we have Voldemort, who has from the first one, it's pretty weird. I don't really like it, the printing. It looks nice. It doesn't look like Voldemort that much. I do want to get the Voldemort from the collectible minifigure series though, and this is a pretty good figure. So now we're going to go to our next third minifigure is Hagrid, and he has two accessories, which is his really cool pink umbrella piece and a generic lantern, and he also has a really cool beard and hair piece which can be removed. You can see it's pretty huge and just fits just around his body, and you can see his face print there. And I like that they use Technic pins for the arms. See there, it's kind of cool. But yeah, it's a really, really cool idea. I never really thought of using that. And I really do want to compare him to the other Hagrid, because I have the older one. And you could kind of see there's no back printing, but you just see all the pockets and things. And then he actually uses the short legs, which are really cool too. I really like this figure. He's probably one of my favorite. I kind of like him over the other Hagrid. But the other Hagrid to me is just like super classic. So yeah, that's it for Hagrid, and now for the next. Now this is our first iteration of Nearly Headless Nick, and he is really cool. He has the dark brown hairpiece, I believe, which is cool. He also has a white face with a smile and a sad face. I really wish they could add some sort of thing where he could kind of have his neck half off, but it's okay. And you could see that his, kind of knight armor, I can guess. Kind of reminds me of, the Renaissance period with, that clothing. But, yeah, he's a pretty good figure. And I like how they, made Nicholas Flamel look. Minifigure here is Dumbledore, and he is really, really cool looking. You see he has, a red torso and all that. He has his Elder Wand. And he also has a really cool new hairpiece. It looks somewhat like Gandalf's hairpiece and the other Dumbledore's hairpiece, but not completely. And if I take that off and I take his beard off, you can kind of see double-sided head. You see him without glasses as well. And if I remove the beard completely, you can see the torso. It does remind me of Godric Gryffindor's torso a lot. But it's a really cool minifigure, and I really want to see how the other Dumbledore and the collectible minifigures looks to this one. Sixth minifigure here is Minerva McGonagall, or Professor McGonagall, and you can see she has a really cool black hat and a face print that has a smile and kind of an angrier face, but I don't really like how the hat doesn't really cover it as much. You can kind of see the thing there, but you can see the really cool details. This looks just like the one from the 2010 the 2010 McGonagall, and she has a black wand. That's really it about this. I'm going to try to rush things a bit more because I don't want to have a video too long, but we have Draco Malfoy. He has a really cool yellowish hairpiece. I really wish they used the tan or the blonde like that color, and you could see his little face. He looks really kiddish in this, and you can kind of see his angrier face, and he just has the generic Slytherin uniform and just the normal black. Our first ever Hufflepuff uniform, and Susan Bones is a okay character. Her hairpiece is really weird. There's a hairpiece just like it that was used on Ginny and the older Harry Potter sets, but I don't really know. This is like a robbery, and I don't. And you can kind of see her face print. I can't really get this off. It's such a hard thing to get off. Yeah, sorry guys, I can't show you the other face print. It's just super hard. But you can see she also has a black wand, and yeah, this is a pretty cool minifigure. This second to last minifigure is Ron Weasley, and he has here, I don't know why my Scabbers left, but he has the new mold for Scabbers, which is really cool, and he also has the brown wand and same face and hair piece as the other one, and he just has a Gryffindor uniform. He's pretty much exclusive to the set, but if you could easily make him out of if you have the other sets. This last minifigure is Hermione Granger, and she uses the same hairpiece. She's the same exact version from the Whomping Willow set, and you can see she has her tan wand. And there's nothing really much about this figure yet. And as you can see, now that the minifigures are done, you have the Basilisk, which I don't really like the coloring of it, but it still looks really, really cool. You can see that the head, you can only really close the mouth if you do that, because if you do it like this, it'll hit the teeth. The head looks really okay. I don't really like the gap there, but and the right there, and I also don't really like the gray, but it looks okay, and I still like it, and I like the yellow eyes. And now for the boat, we have, it's just made up of 5 pieces. You can see the lantern here and just a normal boat. Now for the actual castle. So this castle is really, really cool. It's like one of my favorite Harry Potter sets. Of course, behind the UCS Hogwarts, you have not Errol, but Hedwig. I just thought of Errol. And you can see the roof here is pretty stable. It has these really cool new pieces. And you can just see all the little details. I think I might have said this in the Whomping Willow set review. I thought this color would be a pain in the butt because it looked too reddish, and you would want like a dark tan. But it actually doesn't bother me as much as I thought. But I'm probably gonna modify it, and it'll still probably cut down a lot of the reddish kind of, and put more dark tan into it. But I still really like it, and you can see that this really cool piece right here, and it uses like a unicorn horn on the way up. And you can see some rocks. I don't really like how they use that piece. Like, it doesn't go jet up like that. But that's okay. The courtyard's meh. I like how they did it, just trying to like integrate it. And then the boathouse, it's not really that good, I have to say. I'll probably add on to it. And you're probably asking, where'd the other half of the Hogwarts go? Well, basically what I did is I destroyed my Great Hall and that, so I could put the set on top of that, and I'm gonna make rock work around it, under it. Well, that you see there's a statue here, which I have like a million of those pieces now. But yeah, you can kind of see in there. They have some water, which I don't really understand, because if it connects to the Whomping Willow set, you can see the bags. Then why is there not water on the other side? That's a question still to be answered. It has a really cool sticker piece right here, which I really like. There's a few stickers in the set. Of course, not as much as UCS Hogwarts, but it's still really cool. And you could see that the tower goes super high, and it uses the same for the pieces that from the UCS Hogwarts, which is right here. You can see that. Yeah, and then there's also this in the back here with the windows. I thought this window part was gonna be a pain in the butt, but after doing the UCS Hogwarts, it's not really bad. And now I'm probably gonna get into the back of it, which is the most important, most detailed. This here is the Great Hall inside, and it's really, really nice. You can see there's fireplace. There's actually 4 tables, which fit really nicely in there. I thought it was going to be kind of crowded and cramped, but it's not that bad. You have the banners here, which is the Gryffindor, and on the other side, I believe, is Hufflepuff. Yeah, and then that does fall off pretty easily because the candles. I like how they had tried with the candles. It's just annoying. It just hits, and then this is not even a legal connect, because I can't push it back far all the way. And then you have the Slytherin and Ravenclaw. And I know in one of the videos I said Ravenclaw. I'm sorry about that, guys. I think I filmed it later, and I'm not too sure when I did that. I think it might have been my minifigure video. But yeah, you can see the candles. They look really cool. I still love those new pieces. The fireplace is just normal, and I don't really like how there's not a lot of food. I'm probably definitely gonna add a lot more food when I get it. There's also a really cool trophy in the back here, which I guess is the house cup. I'll just put that back. But it looks really cool. You can see in the corner over there, there's a black and a brown broom, which I don't really like that either there. You have the Dumbledore's chair and 2 more chairs for the staff. And yeah, I still don't really like how there's not a lot of food on it. But I can see why they just did that. And the reason it's 800, I'm looking at the wrong box, 878 pieces is because the plates here are huge, and there's also a lot of minifigures as well. So you could see there the stairs, which actually are my first set of these kind. They're actually really cool. I like how you could just if you push this back here and you have this out, you could just kind of pull on it and the entire thing will kind of come out. But it's not working right now, but it looks really cool. You have a broom back here, nothing really else. You have a statue of a toad, and then you also have a potion. This cool cauldron piece, which is actually my first cauldron. That's not that kind, but yeah, you have 2 of those crystals in there. You get a lot of crystals with this set. You have another cauldron and just a couple potions in a cup. You also have the sorting hat right here, which is actually one of my favorite pieces in this entire set. It looks super nice. It's better than the printed one. You just have the spider and a thing of treasure chest full of many gems. I probably have up to 20 plus gems at this point. And now for this, I'll try to aim my tripod up a bit more. Could see Venom right there and something else. But I'm just gonna raise my tripod a bit. But you could see that they have the Mirror of Erised, which is actually what it's called. People always say Erised or whatever, but it's actually Erised. You can see that this falls out, but you have lots of stickers, reflective stickers. You have Harry and his parents, Lily and James Potter, and you can see it says Erised up there. And then you have Dumbledore on the back, and you can always switch it around. It has Quirrell and the Sorcerer's Stone, and Ron winning the House Cup. I know I messed up on this sticker. And then you have this really cute and really cool build for Fox. I would have liked Mold, but I still really like the Fox. Sorry if I'm doing that, I'm looking down. But yeah, it looks really cool. I do love this set. And it's everything that I thought it was going to be when I got it. My final thoughts for the set is very high. I'm also going to introduce this thing where I rate sets that I have. I think that I might rate this set a 9.5. I really like it, but there's a couple things I don't like. There's not a lot of detail. Like, there's a few things. I can see that they tried, but it's just a lot. There's not a lot of food. And then the courtyard's meh. The rockworks. Let's just say when I do my rock work, I really like it. So yeah, I don't really like the Technic up there. I might cover that up, and yeah, it's a good set. It's an amazing set. One of their best sets, of course. It's one of the most popular sets as well. But yeah, it's a really cool set, and I'm really happy I have that. And now I just need the train and the Quidditch set, which I'm really looking forward to getting. So I could have the entire Harry Potter line of it. I know that there's like polybags, but I'm just including the box sets. And of course I'll get some of the blind bag minifigures. And there's the Fantastic Beasts sets there. I'll get them if I can. But yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.